Did you get your elf, man? Are you going to Elftown?
Um, no, I'm not going to Elf Town, dude. I'm just not touching that commission. Not.
Wow. Wow, that was visceral reaction. Matt and I throughout the weekend we kept sharing each
Right.
other just derivatives of everything. It's like we're in derivative city. I don't even know where
Elf
we are
Town,
anymore.
there's Troll Town, there's your mom's town. Everyone's
There's
got a
stoned
town.
towns, there's stoned elf town, stoned goblin town, stoned monkey town, stoned every town,
Yeah.
tripping town.
uh,
DeKensis says he got to call out early. Well, thank you, DeKensis, for joining us, and cheers, buddy. Have a good rest of your day. So it's just wild to me that this Elf Town is now like one of the top trending projects, it's things move fast in this space, and it's
they
just
move
things
fast,
pop up
to
out
say
of
that.
almost nowhere, and just
Yeah.
take spread like a virus. It's just totally wild. But do you have any projects you're specifically looking at right now, Maddie?
I'm looking at I'm looking at Wreck Guy. I think this project I really was I don't know, man. I think I can't I think I've seen this before circulating around Twitter, like before it minted. Nothing about it really got me too excited about it, but damn, I wish I would have looked into it deeper. Because I mean it's been doing really well, especially after reveal, right? Which is kind of rare these days. It's like you could obviously see here on the chart when reveal happened, and then where it kind of it had a little dip, and then it just hasn't looked back, man. And it looks like what's interesting to me is that it looks like it's in a dip right now, actually. And I'm interested to see if it kind of holds this like point. What was this? What was this level? 0.8? Because right now it's like 0.85. Yeah, I mean this could be an interesting dip. Could be an interesting time to buy. It looks like some people are snagging them up for a little bit below 4, like 0.7 or so. Um, so, this is one of those ones where it's like, hey, have a bot like going and trying to wait. Like if anyone
Yeah.
tries to
Get a
list like
rare one
point,
or under the
yeah,
floor.
point, or yeah, like someone tries to list it for like 0.7 something, whatnot. Go in there and try to swoop it up with a bot or something super fast. Because obviously that's happening, right? People, or these are people like these ones that are selling below floor. They could be just bids, right? People sitting there just having a bot, or just sitting, just bid on all of these. Um, and yeah, you could be scooping up some decent ones for some decent prices, and then we could be seeing another spike up. But again, I don't. I guess with the chart patterns, right, on NFTs, I guess I could use them kind of the same methods that I use with trading
Yeah,
tokens, right?
somewhat.
It's
Yeah.
just I don't know. It's hard. I don't have nearly as much success with it, but it's just basically
You
you
have to get
I
used to
what
new
I
patterns. There's new patterns to kind of get used to.
yeah, like right now, it's like I don't like that I don't see a higher high, right? I don't like that it dipped, it came up, and because then we could be actually on our way to a downtrending price,
Right.
right?
From a charting
Yeah,
perspective,
like
right.
if I saw this chart on a token, I'd be like, we could just be ranging here and going down for a little bit. That's kind of what I'd see it from this, but yeah, I'll keep my eye on it, watch it, see what's gonna happen. But it is like I can't believe it's already at point eight and whatnot. Because yeah, like I remember when it minted, and oh yeah, like see the floor back here was at point 3. Like that's crazy, That's some good movement for rec guys. So good for everyone that got into rec guys. I guess the other one, like if we take a look at Goblin Town, it has gone up in value since the last time we chatted about
Mhm.
it. It was only
They
like,
did
was that
another
2 weeks? Just
Spaces.
right below. Yeah.
You know, Also, they announced they kind of had announced McGoblin Burger. That's like an official project of Goblin Town. So There's and
Yeah,
they're
that's
like
interesting. Like
hiring
burger.
people to like be staff for the burger thing. I don't know. It's just like really weird. The whole thing is super weird, and they're so yeah. I mean, this project could have some legs. I don't know. It's stuck in those top trending projects. It's been there just for the past week.
For sure. I
So
mean, and if you see, it's got a healthy chart. You had a nice, a pump up to
yeah,
over 2
pull
ETH,
back, pump
2.5,
up. Yeah,
right? Really
yeah,
healthy. So, I would maybe see if are we going to get another leg
right,
down, right? We're kind of stuck
right.
at this little range up here. I don't
I would
know if,
agree.
yeah, I don't. Maybe we get another pump down, and that could be an
Or a
interesting
pump up,
time to.
just depending on what happens.
Yeah, I mean, dude, see,
You
and
know,
it's just like these
the
ones
news
where
and
it's
the
like,
news is part of it. On the project
dude,
news is part of the price. Yeah,
the
the
problem
rumors.
I
Yeah.
have I have PTSD of like, seeing mutants at like 2 ETH, and I could have got, and I thought at the time like, hey, maybe this is my time to get in. This could be huge. This could be I had my opportunity and I didn't take it, and I kick myself all the time. And now I see another project that's at like
Goblin
2
Town,
ETH.
yeah.
And I'm like, "Ah, shit. In 6 months now, am I gonna kick my ass for not getting into it?" You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
right.
saw
I
right,
I
yeah, so that's what I'm thinking Goblin
yeah.
Town's gonna be too.
Yeah, I wonder Dolph says they're gonna open a physical burger place like that bubble tea place.
Think
I
so.
don't know if it's gonna be a physical place or not. I don't think there's enough details yet, to know. As far as I know, to me, it looks like an NFT project is what it looks like, another NFT project to me. Um,
Just another burger
so
thing.
kill yourself
All I
harder,
know
don't buy.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, repeat,
Yeah, yeah,
rinse and
exactly.
repeat.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, the whole Goblin Town thing is, um it's just so fascinating to me because it's just it was a free mint, and
Yeah,
it just is taken off like crazy. And looking at the other art that the artist has done for Goblin Town, like that crazy flying whale with the goblins hanging off the
yeah,
nipples, like
yeah. There's a lot. It's
fantastic.
very
Like
creative.
that
Yeah,
is
a lot of creative stuff going on.
amazing. Like, yeah, so I see, this it's a really interesting project. And um it is going to be fun to watch to see what happens. The question is
I
yeah,
love
am
how
I going to be.
degen it is. I gotta say, it speaks to
Yeah.
the degen in me much more than a bored ape. Bored apes, they aren't talking about piss and weird stuff. It's very degen over there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in this space anymore, man. I'm just lost.
And earlier
It's
asked if we're gonna all be talking about NFTs with our relatives and friends
you
at the
know
barbecue today, and
a
I'm like,
few
actually, maybe not. I don't actually
yeah,
know.
a few months ago, I thought I really had my finger on the pulse. I was nailing it, making great moves, and now I just have no idea what I'm doing in NFTs anymore. I'm just so lost all the time now. The market has just gone
That's part of the
just
fun.
crazy. It is fun, absolutely. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. It's
So
just
Matt,
been
you're saying you're gonna
just
get an
been
elf town
crazy.
so you don't miss out.
No, I'm not. I just don't do derivatives, man. I gotta have rules. I gotta just like trading
That's
crypto.
good. Yep,
You gotta have rules,
you
and
have
I
to have the
just
rules.
don't
Exactly.
do derivatives because I just don't see how. Anyways, I've been into that. We've talked about that before. Moving on. So this is one I just found lost in Jukiverse. I don't know anything about this, but the floor
Cool.
seems really interesting. We're hitting down. It's not
Not
even
revealed.
revealed yet.
Yeah.
So I would be, definitely wait till reveal. But
Oh man, it's not. It's
this is
already. Yeah.
well, yeah,
Hmm.
you don't like to see this downtrend, but this
Even
could
if,
be,
yeah.
I don't know anything about this like did they sell out? Like what's going on? I mean, it doesn't really look like this number says to me like they cut the supply, right? That's
Yeah,
that kind of says to
potentially.
me. Who
What is
who
that?
who just who minted like why would they just have 3,456? What a weird number to have set as your mint. So I'm
Yeah, that
assuming
is
they
weird.
cut supply.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Or they still
And that
minting.
could be why price is so weird and downward, is because
Mm,
maybe it's just been kind of not like something bad happened over there.
Yeah. Okay,
Did
Duck.
we want to?
Doc.
Were we gonna? Was there any projects we were gonna look at, and like bad projects that we were gonna look at? Forgot if we had some bad projects we wanted to look at. Well, yeah. Oh, and we were gonna ask you guys
You're
if you
killing me.
guys have any upcoming NFT projects you guys are looking at. Because you know, we're looking for projects that are coming up that have mint dates and stuff, but you know, we're having trouble finding anything good out there. We're just trying. So, you know, send
We're
us.
dying.
Please
Well,
help.
the
Send.
only ones that we're interested in don't have their mint dates
Yeah.
yet, so we're not
Yeah.
like,
Or
gonna
we've
be
covered them
into them
already.
yet. Yeah.
And yeah, so we're still looking. We're on the lookout. We just today we were looking at so
Wow.
many this morning, and they were all so bad. They were all so bad, so bad.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of badness still just pumping out in the NFT market. Yeah, well, fuck, dude. You
Troll
know,
Town.
alive.
Going to? Are you going to go
Troll
to Troll
Town.
Town? You going? You going to go to
No,
Troll
you
Town?
keep asking me this. Why don't you get one?
No, I was
You
asking
get
about
it.
Elf Town first. Now I'm asking about Troll Town.
Oh, no, I'm not getting any of these derivatives. Not doing it.
These
Not
look a
touching it.
lot like the goblins. I gotta say, a lot like the
Uh,
goblins.
yeah, dude, that's a rip, man.
Dolph asked
Not
how
touching it.
bad. Yeah, well, they're really bad. You know, I think we've maybe where was it was the toxic moonbirds. That was one that had looked at that we
That's
were just
actually
like,
the coolest looking one that's coming out because it's like toxic
yeah.
skulls, but moonbirds. Yeah, that's
See,
probably the coolest
That's why
derivative.
Matt can say that. He says this is the coolest derivative
Yeah,
because
it is.
he's a toxic skull maxi. So of course,
I
the fact that it has any resemblance to that and has it in the name, it's just like he has to then say
yeah,
this is the
I
best.
do. I do think it is the kind of the most, kind of the coolest derivative. But the thing is with derivatives is for me, it's just kind of like if you're gonna go out there and say, you have they have the roadmap, they have utility, they do all this stuff, but then the artwork and everything is just a derivative of stuff. It's just like how original is this? Like, why would I be what gets me involved into this? Like to me, it says like you're not even creative enough to come up with your own idea. You have to sit here, copy pasta other people's shit, and like I'm supposed to have faith in you to lead this organization, this company to do something with. I'm like, it just raises red flags
Well,
like
yeah, you
crazy.
can have faith in them to just copy all the other cool, popular NFT projects, roadmaps, and just do everything that they're doing.
I know. It's just I don't know. I'm not into that stuff. So but I do think these are kind of the cooler. This is one of the coolest derivatives I see out there.
I wouldn't punch a toxic moonbird. It's like
Yeah.
that's totally a Matt thing. Yeah, would Matt punch this NFT in the face?
Dude, no, that thing looks like it bites back. That's fucked up.
It does. The duck on there is quite horrifying. I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
have that little duck on top of my head, just personally. So yeah, this is an interesting, weird derivative
Has anyone heard
project.
of this We the Kids? Is this like a free mint or something? Anyone
There's
heard of We the Kids? Am I the only
free mints are pretty popular right now.
I just see that it's only 0.01, right? It's just interesting how it had like this crazy spike and then just crash right after. That's just kind of really, I don't know, interesting to me. Um, it seems like free mint action, and it's pretty low, really low, like 0.01, right? Um, 9,001. I haven't seen this one, so I don't know. Maybe I'll look into this one. Um,
Yeah, I
see
haven't
what's
seen
going
anything
on with
about that
it.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of
Uh,
derivatives, like, dude, I can't stand these AI birds. It makes me lose my shit. Like, AI art has been
well, you
trying to
lost it
like,
on the AI goblins too last week. Now this week
dude,
you're gonna lose it on the AI birds
they keep trying to shove this AI art like down our
derivatives. Yeah.
throats for such a long time in NFT space, for such a year or two. But the NFT community's given two shits about AI art, and now all of a sudden this stupid ass derivative is like taking off like crazy. It just grinds my. I'm just like, what is going on? Like, why are we like taking steps backwards here? Before it's like, why we're gonna sit here appreciate AI making art and shit like that, and I don't know, man. It's just
It's
like I don't
beautiful.
know what's going on. So this is what I'm saying is like the NFT space is totally way
Welcome.
more or
Yeah.
less predictable than
Yeah. Welcome.
I was a few months ago. That's for sure. Yeah, dude.
I don't
I
know if I've
just
ever
like
felt like it was
AI.
predictable. Every month brings me
AI.
new surprises in this
That's
space.
true. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's like not necessarily predictable. There's a lot more. There's a lot of luck in this. It's
It's
again.
just,
I look
it's
at.
wild. It's
Yeah,
creative. That is one thing I like is there's a lot
but
of
I
room
just
for
don't.
creativity and fun in the space.
It just pisses
It'd be
me off.
fun.
Like people sit here on Twitter, like, "Wow, look at these AI birds. They look amazing," and I'm just like, "Bro, like you could take any fucking image, throw it in an AI generator, and wow, it looks amazing." Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, get out of here with your stupid nonsense of an AI generated pic, dude. It just pisses me off, like real hard. Like, just makes me so angry because it's like we're all on the same page a while ago. The AI art isn't art, and it just isn't fucking a thing in NFTs. It's not worth anything. And now it's fucking all. It just pisses me off, man. It just infuriates me. I'm like, we are totally taking like massive steps backwards in this space. Massive steps backwards. We are grading our like, oh, it just pisses me off. Like
Well,
so
we're
bad.
in derivative town. That's what I probably should have named this
Oh
episode. We're in
fuck, dude.
derivative town.
That's hey. We should hurry
Someone can
up
take that
after this.
idea. Someone can
After
make
this
a
episode,
derivative
no,
town.
after this episode,
Okay, we
when we're
claim it.
done, everyone jump in our Discord. We're starting Derivative Town, and it's literally just going to be a shit ton of derivatives of all these fucking projects. We'll make a derivative, a derivative of a derivative. We're going to make a derivative of AI Moonbird
AI moon
with a derivative
goblins.
toxic. Yeah, we're
AI
going to
bird
take
goblins.
toxic birds, make a derivative, AI derivative, and we're just going to make derivative. I don't
They
know.
must be onto something if Take Profits is lamenting
Yeah.
the de-evolution of
Abs-
NFTs.
Absolutely. Yeah, there are. I mean, hey, they're making a
Oh,
bunch of money. I'm just so they're doing
oh,
something right. You know what
that's
I mean?
funny.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, it
man,
is. Yeah.
I love a good I love a good Matt rant. That's why I
Yeah.
try to plant little seeds for them throughout the show, but sometimes
The
Matt just finds them
AI,
himself.
the AI shit just pisses me off, man. It just does. It's like it takes zero effort, absolutely zero. And
Well,
it just is like,
you gotta load the images into the AI. I mean, come on. You gotta download. You gotta right click and save all the images and then upload them into the AI tool.
gotta right click, copy, paste
Yeah,
it. Yeah, I
derivative
guess.
squared. Yeah, derivative to
Uh,
the power of 10.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Derivative Town. That's next, bro.
Yeah, it is next. I'm telling you, someone's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Someone's probably already doing it. If you just type that in Twitter, I bet somebody's already doing it.
Yeah, the URL is for sure
No
probably
idea is
taken.
original. Yeah. Well, someone in our audience just
No
registered it.
idea.
Damn you!
Yeah, no idea is original, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think
Yeah.
do we have anything else we want
Is
to
that
cover NFT
is
wise?
that
Or
it?
is that it?
Yeah, it's
We
just
just
it's a
decided to rant
Memorial
today.
Day special
Yeah.
show. Yeah, we just were
Yeah,
like,
this
let's
is a
just shoot the
special
shit,
show.
rant about some NFT projects that we're just really kind of pissed off about.